Where am I? What am I doing? Right back there. Alright. Good morning. I am probably continuing around here. Around the Silver Tower, when I just noticed I originally wanted to continue there, but apparently I just went somewhere else. Where did I leave my guild? That's just okay, that's just a baseline guild missing. Okay. So, my plan is to... Originally, I wanted to continue Silver Tower because I thought I'm still in there. However, that apparently kind of changed now.
So be it.
So instead, I'm going to... I'm going to just explore a little bit all the areas I couldn't explore yet. Like this one. And they have a system like they had with the blood portals, that sometimes they only appear after you entered the one before. Taranto to my sister. Ooh, that's the lightning. I'm not actually that impressed. However, it kind of feels like you can hold that. Right, so this is done. This is done. Let's see if I can. I do remember there was this bell. One marks of martyrdom. And also a boy. So I think the city of blessed name is with that basically done. Next, down here. Also, do you have something to sell to me?
You point.
Recovers health. Sure, I'm just gonna buy them. Earring of Regret.
Here among.
There are two more things I can buy, but it's Marks of Martyrdom, which are probably more relevant later. And also, they're pretty fucking expensive. Alright then. Here I go, and then I should be able to... Oh, with the air dash I should also be able to go in the lower area. I forgot to turn my phone off, fuck. Off. Alright. Okay, I need Ruega Alba. What do we have here? Oh, this is a shortcut to the Girls in Ruins, yes. A wax seed, so that's the second one for the one in the Severed Tower. Okay, let me show you what, see what you can do. Okay, apparently just straight up bug out enemies. I really do think I do like Sarmiento and Centella more. However, Ruegal Alba is just straight up better when it comes to enemies in the air. Okay, I need to use my height. So this really requires most of my traversal abilities. Sealed envelope. What do you have to say? A letter found in a room in the streets of Wix. It includes a dark order of danger. Dear anonymous reader, if thou readest these lines, it is because thine curiosity has suppressed thine will. Thou hast dared to open the sealed letter, thus committed a grave crime, and illegitimately taking possession of that which it contains, which is none other than my curse. Thine is, now, as thine had been the sin. With these words inscribed in black ink, I curse thee to follow in my footsteps, the same footsteps of another sinner I followed, and another, and another, and another, thus perpetuating the curse. The first step of the one who seeks redemption lies in performing an act of humility. For this thou must seek out the largest looking glass, prostrate thyself before the reflection, look thyself in the eye, and beg forgiveness. The largest looking glass. No clue where that would be. But it does sound like a quest line. Which, funny, if you don't read the lore, then that actually doesn't make any sense. I don't have a fervent kiss, do I now? Oh, okay. So she's attacking not where I actually am, but where basically I would be if I was standing. Those are incredibly annoying with her multi-hit. Okay, move you down. Need Sarmiento and Santella. The dance. I should actually read my figures. Because I've got 2 new ones. The dance allows you to perform an air recover after being knocked back. The young woman dances and calls out in the night, her silhouette swaying amid the embers' harsh light. Across the naked flames her bare feet did glance, telling stories of passion and oblivion and dance. The fire enshrouds her, but dares not consume. It is part of the air, the wind, the noise, the gloom. With each turn her arms raise up to heaven cruel, like branches pursuing the end of their duel. The punished one, lamented one, Viridiana. I see you depart the flowers in my mantle wither. Ochre shades engulf them, and at the lightest breeze they crack. I will escort you no more as my duty ends, but I know that in another place at another time we will meet again. Family. Right, so Viridiana, if I recall correctly, was the assistant for boss fights in Blasphemous 1. Basically, if you needed assistance for a boss fight, which they really weren't that difficult, but technically you could get her to help you. Mother of Mothers. Oh, there's a little bit. Okay, I need... just all of the weapons to get this gold. A lump of gold. Which I set up 10, no, 8, I believe? 7 or 8, I believe. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to go have a heal. Can you just... No. Okay, Sarmiento and Centella is dealing insane amounts of damage to enemies it can actually hit. And then here is Redento. Right, I couldn't get through here, that's why it was blocked. This is another... Right, so... Next, I think... Okay, you're done. I think I'm gonna go to Grills and Ruin. Keep me... Alright, the Earring of Regret. Earring belonging to a woman afflicted by deep regret, dreamed from a land which is now myth. And the beat of whimsical essence. A small glass beat that constantly alternates between existence and memory. The substance changes before the eyes of any observer, becoming ethereal one moment and completely solid the next. Come to the city. I'm just gonna go to the city, use the hand portal to get to the closest area, and then I'm just gonna explore for now. How many marks of martyrdom do I have? 8. I need 10. Do I have a forgotten tribute? I do have a forgotten tribute. They were here in the Choir of Thorns. So we will simply give the money.
Figure of now pray.
And where do we go now? Oh, the Silver Tower. That's very nice, because that's where I wanted to go anyway. Cierzo. I think also a character from the first game, but I don't remember him, honestly. Increase elemental damage when fervor is at its maximum. The heart above, first verse. The malnourished child walked under scorching sun that made the earth boil under his wounded bare feet. He walked with the aid of a dried, twisted root that served as a cane and poorly helped to lessen the burning pain that came with every step. He walked with his face down, averting his eyes from the blinding glare of that cruel light, only looking up every now and then to squint his eyes and make sure that far on the horizon the great city was still there. The one that's name he didn't know, that majestically towered like a mountain in the middle of a barren desert. Could be from the first game, or could just be someone. I don't think it's a... A something, a Cierzo, because then generally they say the. Hello, sister. Okay, with me being back in the Silver Tower, I'm actually just gonna try the boss then. Okay, I think I should probably clear out all the enemies, or I just ignore all the enemies. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna clear out all the enemies. Okay, I see the problem with parrying them while the fire boy is there. Also, do I still have my fire equipment equipped? I do have my fire equipment equipped. Okay. This guy is incredibly annoying with his fire breath. But only really if there's someone else to assist him. Alright, now we can go through the door. Like, no issue. 1 month of martyrdom. So one thing that actually kind of annoys me is that for some reason it always takes a while before you can open the menu after you grab an item. Stab. I have been up there, and I think I went to the Sacred Entombments from there. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give him... And with him, I mean the guy who's waiting over there. Another of his, wax seeds. Yes, I will plant a seed.
From every call upon.
Ow. Then down. Stab you, or slash you. Good slug person. Okay, this is how I go down, probably into the boss room. Before I do that, however, I will save. And then the next thing I think is probably actually just Santa Vigilia.
Do you wish me to join you in your...
No.
Then I shall continue until our next...
I will fight on my own. Is this the Screaming Gallery? Okay, there's a lot going on here. Different faces. They wear different faces. Okay. The fuck you mean you can heal? Worm. Worm. There's a lot going on. No healing for you. So that actually does leave a lot of time. To interrupt the healing. Oh, that's a new face. Can I just get my prayer? Okay, standing in his face is probably not the correct solution. Right. Lots of bullet hell going on there. Now think about it. Fire is probably not the correct prayer. So, you. This, however, does actually kind of look like I imagined the Screaming Gallery. No heal. However, if I see that correctly, he does both fire and toxic damage. Hymn of 1,000 Voices. It's a neat design. And there's a lot of bullet hell going on, making it a lot more difficult just because you need to dodge a bunch. But from what I'm currently seeing, it's still not too difficult. If you don't actually just jump into his face. Ruegal Alba's ability, because Ruegal Alba is apparently, I think, the only one that actually just keeps you in the air while you hit. Of course you go invulnerable while I activate my lifesteal. Ruegal Alba is the only one that keeps you afloat for a second. I don't know what the last one was, but I decided to just skip it. This does in fact, however, look a lot like I imagined the Screaming Gallery to look like. Key of the Council. I have the distinct feeling that the witness is gonna be one of the later bosses.
The gaze of an innocent, looking for a glimmer of hope in the visage of so much desolation. It took nay more than that, for the shape of a heart to be molded out of the air itself. Behind the most wondrous clouds that did turn the sunset crimson. Oh, innocent vision, you madeth the mirage true, relying on pure faith. 'Twas then that the miracle gained its last chance. Dove, who borrows thine color.
It is. I thought I could go there at some point. However, I'm not gonna go there right now. Because for now, we do some exploring. We got some exploring to do. Is there anything else in the server tower? Maybe down here, yes. Okay, yeah, for these guys, the lightning is probably the smartest. Alright. Santa Vigilia. Which I think Veredicto is the best because we need to outrange a bunch of stuff. Okay, apparently it was in range. I forgot that you hurt like a bitch. So if I see that correctly, there is a maximum amount of these ghosts he can have around. And now I can actually go here. Oh, and it moves. Okay. A lump of gold. I'm gonna definitely try and attempt to restore my boy the Knot of Three Words. Still not sure. Oh, right. There was something to do with the vines, which meant that I couldn't continue here. And with vines, I mean the thorns. Because there's something to do with those. Right, that means I'm not actually gonna explore here. Because there's something I need with the thorns before I can do anything. So travel to the city. I think I might continue in the snow area. Also, I have enough marks of martyrdom. So, go fix up my altarpiece.
The altarpiece on your altarpiece is at maximum capacity.
Put in. Actually, upgrade me Ruega Alba a little bit, I guess. Just strength. Duration of blood pack. Yeah. Oh, what do you do? When further is at its maximum. The thirst, the family. And execution goes to health, okay. Oh wait, you don't actually count? Tirso and the family doesn't actually count as a... Right.
May the hands of...
So Benedict is the only thing that doesn't have its strength increased. Right. Let's see if I can increase my capacity again. Or like the, here, the altar, the prie-dieu, if I can upgrade that. Yes. What can I do now? Perfect. Prie-dieu fast travel has been unlocked. And I assume that the prie-dieu now also looks different again. At least I hope so. Is the hand on it? The hand is on it. It does indeed look different. Travel between prie-dieu. And now I can just basically go wherever. There was something here, so I'm gonna go there. I think there's a sister there. That's a different one. How much health does it recover? Okay. More than I had lost up to this point. Alright, I couldn't go through there last because... Wonderful. Sister found. Remove that. Back to the prie-dieu. Oh, stupid bird. You have restored some health, have you? Okay, it's not that much. That is restored after execution. Travel between prie-dieu. Where is the next thing I can... Maybe here to the left. Ah, this is where I unlock the glass travel, right? Or the crystal travel. What's here to the left? Right, I couldn't get through there because of... This is definitely a timing thing. A lump of gold. Is that the Choir of Thorns done? No, not even in the slightest. Okay. I actually do need to go... Okay, there is a gate in the way, meaning I can only go in here from the right side. And there's the thorns again. Kind of makes sense that you would find how to deal with those in the Choir of Thorns. Ah, another page here. Like that. And a gate. And watch out, he's gonna explode. Also, I just realized that after I have now consumed or increased the altarpiece to maximum. I can actually maybe... Right. I have done this one already. I can actually maybe just upgrade my weapons now. Alright. Here I... Alright, that's a gate from the left. So, next area to explore. That is a gate. Absent faces. Right, here we needed the travel as well. Ow. Ow. On the right side. Okay, Ruega Lalba. Again. Its hit profile is just a lot better than Sarmiento and Centellas. Which I don't even know, is Sarmiento the parrying dagger or the rapier? Like, which is which? Okay. Need to come in from the right side. I hope there's something good behind this, because requiring this many abilities... Oh, it's one of these. It's one of the daughters, which we can blow out. So you are done. Go here. Oh wait, I need to go to the preview. I still like this attack quite a lot. I don't think it's gonna be useful ever, but it's kind of funny. Between the previous two, I think this is actually closer. Yeah, it kind of feels like whenever you do something, it just takes a while to react to it. Oh, you can just interrupt him as well. Nope. I want to go higher up here. But I think I need to come in from the right side for that. Alright, this was what I got, I think. I got the side-by-side dash. So you can parry that with good enough timing. Let me actually... You can do that. Perfect. And then this is just here. And there was one of those up there. I forgot. I need to do the air dash through that. Open a gate. And then we can regal Alba through there. Move you down. Go back up. And actually do this in time. Actually at a very specific time, now I look at it. Not too specific actually. Ooh, upgrade. Borrega Alba. 3rd level. Let's see what upgrades you get. Cold Blood increases the duration of Blood Pact, increases the base damage of Regal Alba. Halves the cost of Reaper Rosary. Oh, okay, that's that cost. Right, I'm definitely gonna take that. And the duration of the Blood Pact upgrades the boosted mystical damage added during Blood Pact. So this, I can go to the left here as well. So that's gonna be my next step. But that is Regal Alba basically up to the max done. And the left shows us. Ah. I think that's the 4th daughter. So we're gonna have a few arena opportunities. Now, where do I go next? I don't think there's anything left here. The Choir of Thorns there, but I think I needed something else. So get me that prayer to the city, and then from the city I can just travel anywhere. Next area I'm gonna go to is... was there not something? Yeah, there was something in Grills and Ruin. How exactly would I open that though? There's also something there still. Okay, this one however I can relatively easily open. The 2,000 Tears of Atonement. The fact that I'm still missing like 30,000. Okay, I'm missing a platform there. So that I can... oh wait. Can I? Yeah, I'm missing a platform here. Hello. How do I get that? Oh, you do that, and I can. Right. Just need to be a bit patient. Marks of Martyrdom. Now, Grills and Ruin with that, I think is done. Next, over here. To the left, and then... I think that just opens up a shortcut, doesn't it? Oh wait, I think I need to go in from the left. Yeah, need to go in from the left. Gives me an item as well, though. travel between. Yeah, it always saves. So the travel between period here is definitely slower than in the first one. Alright, give me that. Holy oil of everlasting anointment. That's probably for the sculptor. Vial of consecrated oil. The priests commissioned perfumers to make oils and to anoint the weapons of soldiers in battle so as to bless the souls and increase their morale. The priest slowly lifted the thick slate to cover the coffin, still covered by the moisture of earth and the dust inside swirled in the air. He introduced a trembling hand under the luxurious liturgic garments that dressed the corpse of the pontiff, looking for something that only he knew was there. A tiny ornated vial, whose knot, braided in different colors, effortlessly unraveled in his hands. Dense and dark oil stirred inside the depths of the vial. The priest felt a chill and could not help looking at the withered and grey skull of the pontiff. It seemed to regard him from beneath his empty blackened sockets. He clenched the flask in his fingers and quickly fled from the place, feeling the cold pontiff stare as a dagger on his back. Okay, this is Chapel of the Five Doves. This is where I need to go. This is done. That's the boy room. Ah, right, there is stuff to do still. In the Aqueduct of the Costalas. Here, there is a boy. Do I see that right? Oh yeah, there's a boy down there, isn't there? At least there was. I think I got that out in the meantime. Hello? So... apparently my controller doesn't work. Maybe... Nope, I think the game just, fucked up somehow. Because I can neither control with the keyboard, nor with the... nor with the mouse, with the controller. So, Alt F4. Unfortunate. I don't know how I did that, I'm gonna be honest. No clue. Right, I think I got this boy because I'm pretty sure he was there. So I got that boy already. I think that door is also already open. But let's see. Got a flying enemy as well. Yeah, the door is open. So that is... that is done. Now there was... So you get me up there, but I need to ring a bell first. Which... where is that bell? Bell, bell, bell. Not there. Is it really the bell down there? Apparently it is. I just need to not fuck up my jumps. And a mark of martyrdom. That means this area, is now done. Something more could be done probably there, so. Still just love parrying. Go up. Like I'm pretty sure this was where the door was that I marked in here. Yeah. So that door is done. Also, how many marks of martyrdom can I still get? I'm missing 12 boys, 6 marks of martyrdom. Oh, I need to go from up. Okay. How do I get there? What? Okay, let's see. It also, resting at a preview, also empties the... empties my gauge, I just realized, or just saw for the first time. 5,000 Tears of Atonement. I can buy a Mark of Martyrdom with that. And then I need to go up there. Up. Love it. There's also still something in the Sacred Entombments, I believe. Combat area. I'm really not too scared of a combat area in this level. Ow. Yeah, okay. I see a weakness on this one's parry. Just lightning him. Ow. Should try not to get hit by the club. I Mark of Martyrdom. Right. Then, this one's done. What did I mark for the airwalk down there? Maybe another boy? It is indeed another boy. Probably a beat. No, a wax seed. That I'll take gladly. A bit weird that just walking on those things makes them crack and break after a while, but literally pushing down with the force to destroy walls does not phase them any further. Okay, this is done. I think the aqueduct... No, there is... Oh right, I can go down there. I should actually maybe do that. It's one of the first areas you can... it is literally the first area you ever enter. Can I actually get back up from here? Yeah. The counter slash on Regal Alba is apparently a lot higher than its normal attack. Not where I wanted to go. It's down. Come on. Okay. Travel between Dieu. Back here. Literal starting area. Repose of the Silent One. Marks of Martyrdom. So all travel abilities used, we get to the Sacred Entombments. For what I assume to be a prayer. Carcelera of Tender Relief. Emits a sheet that prevents damage from enemy contact for a while. Okay, I also chant to the stone song with the broken voice of a legionnaire. Chant evokes a beam of celestial light to the location of the dependent one, punishing nearby enemies with merciless force. And chant to Our Lady of the Constant Calvary. Sung softly under a battle cry by anonymous devotees. Verse dedicated to warm and gentle fire of the hearth temperatures. Hello. Right, so there's something here I could still take, but first I'm gonna go to the left. I did say hi. Well, technically speaking, I said hello, I guess. Alright, what's in here then? I hear a sister. Yep, I completed the first one. Twice, in fact. With the penitence in the second one. A fervent kiss, that's great. This I need to enter from the left. To be specific, with the penitence for only that the sword doesn't deal damage. So you have permanent fervor regeneration, and then the prayers are probably a main source of damage. Okay, travel to the spire. Apparently I could go to the right from the boss room, which I didn't even know when I was last here. The Screaming Gallery. Ooh.
Penitent one, you
you emerge from the tower that has always been believed to have been severed. But a few among us know that in truth, it was the miracle that nailed it face down. Cast your eyes.
What do you have for me? A wax seed and a mark of martyrdom. I'm gonna buy both. There's a mobile version of Blasphemous.
We have no more items left, but you'll never know what may turn up on these paths.
I can imagine. There is a mobile version of Blasphemous, I can't believe it. I can imagine that that's hard to control, like comparatively to a controller.
Pray.
I can understand why I would do it. Mobile is probably the biggest platform they have at this point. But there are some games that don't think really work on mobile. But it's a good game. Definitely a good game. Probably even harder to control than this one, than the second. Alright, travel over here. Could have maybe just walked. Didn't even kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I play very few games on mobile, and none of them anything that requires good hand-eye coordination. So I can imagine that it's not easy to play. I also don't like when they have this the controller set up basically on the phone itself. I parried that apparently. Oh, that's also... Can I actually just reach that? No. Okay, ring the bell, move up. I'm gonna be honest, I would not recommend playing this on mobile. To be fair, I don't know the control scheme yet, but it really does not feel like something you can play on mobile. Because there's too many things you have to do. Like some of the travel things, you have to switch to Veredicto, hit a bell, and then switch to Ruegal Alba. Not really a mobile gamer. Bird. Nacimiento. Let's see. I also see a hole up there. Nacimiento is here. Improves the effects of the bile flask. This pain is unbearable. It's tearing me apart. The elder, soon to be born, convulses as it tries to escape my chest. I feel his clammy body twist, longing to exit my own. The one that keeps getting younger and younger. Soon he will be free, and I will die. He will rise his gaunt, frail, shivering body and will witness my youthful corpse lying at his side. And he will know, as I did before, that he is an heir to my curse and be forever ignorant to the cause. To be fair, I think the game is more expensive on Steam than on the mobile platform, if I saw it correctly. But you know, if you're comfortable with playing it on mobile, then just go ahead and do so. I personally probably couldn't. I have too fat fingers for that. Tears of Sap. Yeah, that's also valid. Resin vesicle with which the most devout sculptors decorate the faces of the works with the pronounced marks of tragedy. His last work but one. Dawn was yet to break, and the air was cold and still when the sculptor left his workshop, wandering in despair. His soul yearned for the sweet breath of inspiration, his hands ready for a new work. He paced down the labyrinthine streets of his own town, the city where he had dedicated his life to an art that had always been his call. The carving of holy effigies, the sculpting of saints and martyrs. Alright, now, how do I get up there? I cannot head from here. Ah, probably via the aqueduct then. Okay. Let's go there then. Slap with a flail. How do I get fastest there? Probably from that one. Probably from this one, yeah. I mean, that's just par for the course for Metroidvanias. Yeah, give me Regal Alba again. You can parry fireballs? That's kinda neat to know. Only hit him once. Down I go. Alright, for this I need the bell. And I couldn't do because I need to add a okay. Before I do that, however, go down. Absolutely slap this guy around. And then that goes to the road. Two hits. Lovely. So the Ravine of the High Stones is, I think, also now done. As is the Repose. There's just something in the Sacred Entombments. I think that was an air dash I needed there. Absolutely gonna hate checking for the boys later on. Fuck. Fuck, okay. Been too slow. Cannot afford to make mistakes there. $3,500 Tears of Atonement. It's fine. It's gonna be an absolute mess to look for all the boys later on, yeah. Alright. To the city, and then to the Sacred Entombments. Here. Yeah, there was a Arash one. A mark of martyrdom. Now I can cross this off the list. Santa Vigilia up here, I think I can continue somewhere. For now, back to the city. To the left, not to the right. And over to Heroes of Sap.
Oh, these varnishes, like the morning dew, will give thee the purest and most immaculate of glows. Know that you...
Wonderful.
Now, allow me to put the finishing touches on it.
Oh, that was all the items I need to give you? Let's see what you made of them.
The body has been unveiled. Now, the color and varnish will endow upon it the grace that was intuited with unwavering devotion. Now,
Do I still need to give you paint, or do you have everything now? I think I might need to give you paint still. Sea of Ink, I think there I can continue. Which should be easiest to reach from here, I think. However, before I do that, Santa Vigilia, the upper one. There was a gate here, if I recall correctly, which I cannot open. That's a shortcut, that's the mud key. Absolutely hate these stupid eyes. To the right, and then okay, there's thorns again. Let's see if I can do... I do somehow need to get past these thorns. But as soon as I have that, I should be set up to continue in Santa Vigilia. Gate. Also gate. But nothing else really. I thought I could maybe continue, but apparently not. What time is it? 12, okay. Alright, next. Mother of Mothers. Not Mother of Mothers. Beneath Her Sacred Grounds. I think it's easier going in from the left, and I can also just leave a few of my... bit of my gold with the not of the 3 words. I am require 8 more, so I have 12 now. Acquired Traitor's Gaze. I think I acquired 2 things actually. No, that's a wax seed. Right, Traitor's Gaze significantly increases resistance to projectiles. Solid gold eyeball found amid a tangle of dried roots. The whereabouts of the other in my eye remains a mystery. Did I get a figure? I don't think so. So 5 more. 8 more. To the left, there was a boy ladder. well, a boy. Definitely Regalva. And then I need to come in from the right here, Labyrinth of the Tides. However, this was a mud key area, wasn't it? Also, I can't get up there. Oh well. Your prayers had no response. Okay, so I cannot exit from a mud key area. Yeah, she was standing there. Labyrinth of the Tides. I'm missing 12 boys still, which is gonna be a bitch looking for them later on. Where do I go next? Let's see that left area there. Okay, I cannot get up there. I need to come in from the left side, which is probably from the boy tower. Alright. This is Labyrinth of the Tides. There was a boy ladder there. Down. Ow. Fuck you. Oh, boy. I just realized they heal me because they're in a bile flask. And here we have another wax seed. Meaning I now have a total of 5 wax seeds. Which means I could actually just be done there. I do have another fervent kiss. Okay, right. Mother of Mothers. Or Beneath Her Sacred Grounds. Which, how do I get there fastest? Probably from there. Alright. Just to the right and then follow the path. Sarmiento is still amazing against these guys specifically. Also, I forgot, I don't need the Monks of Martyrdom for anything else now, I don't think, so... Consume a Verdadera Destreza, indicate a boost your Sacred Lunge. How many? I have 3. Creates a boosted mystical. Actually, get me just uppercut. Okay. I like how in the demonstration you don't see the stun damage because the enemy died before he could apply it. didn't have the air dash back then, did I? Oh no, I didn't have the glass walk. So this is done. There's the thorns again. That really requires, once again, just all of your travel abilities. Or not travel, traversal. What a lump of gold. And it also leads to the Mother of Mothers. Okay. Anything in the Mother of Mothers? No, it looks complete. So next, go cash in a Fervent Kiss. Which I'm surprised I only got like 3 yet. Yes.
With my assistance, grant me more kisses.
Unfortunately, I don't currently have more kisses. So... talk with the old lady. Next arena.
May the bell
Yeah, I'm missing one of the daughters.
and we shall sink into a sea of
Can I just laser you? Or lightning you? Okay, you have mystical damage. Oh, you have a special attack in the... instead of the parry. Stupid fish. Yeah, Sarmiento and Centella could not do this just because of all the verticality needed. Double kill. The lifesteal did help. Empty receptacle, very good. That's my 5th health flask done. Before I go back in, I'm gonna heal. And then, combat arena number 4. And they're actually hanging off of the chairs, I just realized. Or like
May
hanging.
the bells and we shall sink.
Actually, I just realized she says may the bells chime twice, but then it only chimes once. So this is apparently the Sea of Ink area combat arena. From the enemies here currently. Well, apparently not. I still have my anti-fire rosaries equipped, so I think we're fine. If I can ever get out of being ganked here. Fuck you and your fireballs. Why are they tossing me so far? Well, I think I'm gonna try that again with switching to Sarmiento and Santella later. Yeah, Ruego for the flying enemies and then Sarmiento for the others.
May the bells and we shall.
And with flying enemies, I mean the stupid jumpers. Right, here, Sarmiento. And I'm gonna get rid of one of these guys first. Oh, that was stupid. Holy shit, these fireballs are annoying. Survived it with a lot more health remaining than last time. Just 2 hits. Okay, the slug is gone, and then you are not gonna be a problem. An ornate chalice, so more max health and mobile flasks. Need to find the 5th daughter. One more, okay. Anything else here? There could be something over there, but I'm probably faster going from the Profundo Lamento here. Also, I'm pretty sure I do not need any more tribute. Oh, I completely forgot. 1 mark of martyrdom. I still need to find the last upgrade for Sarmiento and Centella. Like, there is somehow I can get up and from up there. Oh yeah. Sorry, I overlooked you. Last time I didn't have the air dash, that was it. Oh, a boy! Right, so that was it over here. And that was apparently it for the Streets of Wakes. So... there is still something I can do in the Sea of Ink. In the Sun Cathedral. To be precise... Labyrinth of the Tides... I don't think I can continue to the right, can I? I think there's a gate there. Oh, I needed you. Should have maybe marked it on the map accordingly. Okay, you need to die. How do you see me from down there? Also, I'm not quite sure what gate I opened. There's also another way up there. The labyrinth is apparently actually just a labyrinth. And I got lost. There's the thorns again. Stupid bird. I wonder if this game also has a prayer that just kind of deletes the entire screen. Not enough range on that. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna tank. Okay, the blood pack now actually lasts quite a while. With the altar pieces in. Okay, this is where I couldn't go through last time. Right. Back to the city. And then back to that prie-dieu again. Go to the top right. Where was it? There. I can't go to the top right. Can I? I can. So they definitely have a lot more creativity in how to do the platforming in the second one. Which... Really, I have to kill the dude down there? Do I have a prayer that reaches him? Apparently not. One of these! You cease. I think the gate is open. Yes, okay, prayer, what are you? Raviana of the Golden Dawn, that looks like arrows. Fires a barrage of arrows that inflict electrical damage above me. Specifically above. Huh. That's a bit weird. That's the only prayer I've seen yet that just has isn't directly in front. Not sure how useful that will be. Also, the guy with the board didn't respawn. Okay, so I couldn't because there is gates in the way. Okay. So I should actually just mark them as gates in the way. Which I have done with question marks in the past. To the left and then down. Hidden path? No. Means up, left, left, down. Okay. I don't think you can fall down there. I think that's just a death. Right. Here, then down, and then check out the top right. Execute this guy. Ow. Unfortunately, there is no relic that allows you to go through the death falls in the second one. Right now, top right. There's a thorn in the way. I'm just gonna mark that with... I'm gonna use the red now. There's a thorn in the way. What can I do with those thorns? There's gonna be a relic or something to help with those. Right, back them. Right here, Sea of Ink, Sunken Cathedral. How do I get easiest to the point up there? Left. Eh. Yeah, no, this prayer isn't that great. At least not for these enemies. I have never seen that. Adventure Time. Because isn't it like Netflix exclusive? Was it Netflix something else? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, there's the boys. Which I don't think I could actually tune into, because I don't live in America. I don't know if we have Cartoon Network here. Alright, got the mark of martyrdom here. I think... okay, there's paths to the left. Do I just ignore him? I think I just ignore him. Ah, there's a boy, okay. Can I reach that boy though? Not really. And then on this side, I think it's also gated. Yeah, it's also gated, so I have to come in from the left. Which... Seventh Tower? There are a few shows I kind of want to see, but I don't want to pirate them. And I don't want to watch them in fragments on YouTube either. I kind of want to just... It's a bit weird that they don't just allow one to watch. Which is one of the most annoying things about Crunchyroll. I want to watch anime, but you do not allow me to, so I'm gonna have to pirate it, I guess. wait, do you go up? You do go up. Slightly. I have watched One Piece until episode 600, and then I kind of just stopped. Ooh. Because I got disinterested. I'm gonna be honest, I did not like the post-time skip arc. That's the lower gate. Okay. Basically, after the time skip, everything before the time skip was great. But then after the time skip, I just basically lost interest. Alright, what's to the left? Ah, the fifth candle. Perfect. Travel to the city, go to the streets of Wake. Where is it? There it is. I have the last arena. Or maybe the second to last, I don't know.
May the bell and we shall sing.
I also don't really like, basically, I do like smaller. Oh, you? I do not know you. I have no clue what you do, you enemy. Except apparently I can carry you. Oh, these are back. No healing. That's a new type of prayer you have. Oh, you're a different enemy. The problem also is I don't really know where to watch it, where I would watch it, and I'm not gonna pay for Crunchyroll. Get parried. Teleporting behind me doesn't work. Fireball, eh? If I ever find the time, maybe I will. Ow. But time is a bit of an issue at the moment. No more heals. Oh, Lebesh.
what you want, go forth. With those who think they are blessed, go forth. With those who seek forgiveness by looking out rather than in, go forth. With the falsely afflicted and the weak in faith, go forth.
I'm gonna be honest. On a mobile phone, oh, all of them are gone. On a mobile phone, I can't imagine this being absolute hell with mobile controls. But on a controller, I don't know if you know the game Nine Souls, which is a Metroidvania but a lot harder. But after playing that, this is basically all of it is relatively easy. Alright, Veredicto. Okay, just kill him then. I need to come in from the other side. Can I not get up there? Ow. I have not yet, but I plan to do that at some point. Probably relatively soon. Ow. Fucking cannonballs, holy shit. There are a few games I want to play. Also a lot of Metroidvanias I want to play. Why are you so tanky? I should also still play Ori and the what was it? Ori and the Blind Forest. Okay, I cannot... Can I? Can I just hit you? I feel like I can. Very close, not. Well. In that case, return to the pre-game. In fact, I actually did start Hollow Knight very shortly, but I never played all that far. Left and then down. Icebound Mausoleum. There is still that lump of gold I want from there. Which I think I now have to go around. I can't imagine, I don't know why you do mobile gaming to yourself. I can parry that, that's good to know. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, and then the new one, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I think it's called. Wanna play both of them. This wasn't as complicated as I thought it would be. Oh wait. Nope, other way around. I guess. Okay, where do I go to the right? Okay, there is a gate, so switch that out. Meaning the only way forward here is actually to cut the other guy's head off. Is that right? Still kind of don't want to do that. So here's the hand portal. There's the graveyard, which I still have no clue what to do with. Someone told me, Colored Bulk, I believe. Bad with names. Told me that this is a minor quest, which I don't know if I do that.
Light the moon.
Okay, I'll figure it in. You opened the top gate. Okay, so maybe I don't have to kill you. Okay, you know what? This looks like a electric arrow area. These could probably be really good against large flying enemies. A lot of blood attacks in this area. Fuck. I started Ori and it did feel like a nightmare from what I've seen. Also, yeah, the arrows are not that great. Back to the fire and actually get me the laser. We are now in an area where we can actually fight. We actually need to fight again. Yeah, fire shotgun does seem to work a lot better. Against the bigger dude at least. Kill one of those first. Then we kill these two guys. Okay. You move this down. Okay. So this is the left side is the shortcut. Okay, move it back down again. I see how this is gonna go, and I don't know if I like it. Okay, not too bad actually. Shortcut unlocked. Oh. Fireball. if you actually do want to play a difficult Metroidvania, but with not that complicated a map, it's also rather linear, to be fair. Try Nine Souls. Though it is probably one of the harder ones, and I don't think you could ever play that on mobile. Okay, I don't know where you are, Ghost, but you're gonna die. Oh, that was one of the shortcuts. To that preview, okay. That was actually the upper area, okay. Right, okay. Aha, parried you. Didn't parry that one. This should also be... Yeah. Oh. Hate that. Okay, I need to hit it first and then do the second jump. So that's... What are you? You lifted further? You lifted further. So this is actually just required to continue down there. Okay, to the right and then further to the right. Or up. Further to the right it is, I assume. Fireball! Fireball! So they stop based on poise damage, not actual health damage. Okay, this is another upper area then. Yeah, this is the second, okay. Why is there just a little closed off area there? Reader, I'm gonna talk with him and see if he says something different now. With the blade raised.
Let them.
No, he does not. What time is it? Is it 1, huh? Right. About in time. About at goal. Because I'm gonna have to leave soon. I think I'm gonna actually leave right now. Because I have an event I need to attend at 2, so I have an hour left. Me, I can prepare. As such, I thank you for watching. And I hope you have a nice Saturday today. I hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow. And otherwise, goodbye. Maybe later.